The Princess Royal Respite Fund for Carers has been created to provide small grants to around 30,000 carers so they can take a much-needed break from the constant demands of their caring role. It will aim is to raise £3 million over the next 3 years from different donors, including trusts and foundations, major donors, corporate supporters and members of the public. The fund is also named after Carers Trust's president, Anne, as part of her 70th birthday celebrations. Chair of Carers Trust Board of Trustees, John McLean OBE, said, "As most of us begin to emerge from months of lockdown, many unpaid carers will be staying at home to continue providing round-the-clock care for a loved one without the prospect of even the smallest break. They need our support right now, and that is why Carers Trust is launching the Respite Fund, so we can support more carers to have time to themselves and the breaks they both need, and deserve. On behalf of my fellow colleagues and trustees, I would like to thank Her Royal Highness for her unstinting support which has made the Respite Fund possible." Before the pandemic hit, 2/3 of carers were working 50 hours or more per week. And the subsequent national lockdowns over the last year meant they had to spend even more time caring and were putting their health at risk by not getting enough time to rest. Martin Macmillan, the chair of the appeal board for the trust, explained the importance of rewarding carers for the sacrifices they make every day. He said, "You only have to listen to a few unpaid family carers to grasp just how physically and mentally demanding it is to provide round-the-clock care for a loved one. Many have had to sacrifice a job and career to do so, and there is little or no financial reward in return. What's more, the sacrifices they make every day are taking pressure off our overstretched health and social care services. It's no exaggeration to say these unsung heroes are the glue holding society together. So we must do all we can to support them and help them continue in their caring role. I can think of no better way to do that than by donating to this fund. All the money raised will be used to ensure unpaid carers get what they say they need most, a break, time to themselves when they can collect their thoughts and re-energize themselves. I urge everyone to do what they can to support this fund. It will make a greater difference for these unsung heroes than we can ever know." Anne has rarely been seen in public over the last year as she carried out less duties due to the pandemic. She was pictured last month attending the funeral of her father Prince Philip after he died peacefully at the age of 99. In May, Anne also laid wreaths at a war memorial in London in commemoration of the Australian and New Zealand forces for Anzac Day. It has since been reported the Queen and Philip's only daughter may soon be stepping up her duties though to fill in for her father and also Prince Harry, who stepped down as a working royal last year. Thomas Mace Archer Mills, founder of the British Monarchist Society, explained why Anne was the perfect replacement for her two relatives. He said, "She is constantly doing what's expected of the Crown and there's a very big difference between her work and those of her nephew Harry's, so Shush is going to be picking up a lot of work in the coming years because the Crown is down a player. There's a few that are open from the patronages that were returned to the Queen from Harry. Being the Queen's only daughter, it really shows well that this woman who was not born to be king or queen is the one to take these honorary patronages and make something of them. She commands the respect of the armed forces and that's why she will be given more of those honorary patronages which will have been left behind."